Hello everyone and welcome back to Arkantos. I'm Arkantos and today I'm here with some more space engineers. And today guys, we are going to be working on a bit more of a specific project. I'm going to show you kind of how what we're going to do is we're going to build basically a dry dock. A dry dock repair station, something that it can stand on its own as um uh be attached to the station. So here's the very first attempt I've done that we're kind of redoing again, but it's gonna be a bit of a bigger station. But this is the gist. I want to basically have it so that I basically have a repair bay and a ship printer kind of all in one. Now, I do like this idea because what happens is the once the center is made, the center core, just drop it down and then have the sides come in, and then little by little the sides will go out all the way along the craft, basically completing going the entire length of it. So this is kind of made for what my ships were, so you know what, might as well. Let's bring in the Artemis. Say like the AI Artemis. Or the or the Escort. Fits nice. Oh, well. Fits relatively nicely within my dry dock that we have here. Kind of just want to see if I get in the center as much as possible, so that's all the way in. So yeah, you can see like the draft, like it's all right, but we have some problems. It's a very fixed shape, which is one of the things I want to get rid of. So that's one of the things I want to kind of lose a little bit of the dry dock a little bit. Mainly, I just kind of want it to be so that we're able to have a way to somewhat shield ourselves from the sun while we work on ships, as well as basically have the ship printer basically do a lot of the work when we're building ships from now on. So all we gotta do is place the bricks or the blocks down, and then the printer will print everything for us, even new ships. So that's kind of what I'm going for. So if we can adapt something like this, because as you can see, this station is a little bit more different than what we're working with over here, because this is our new station. I've completed the bottom, so we got to figure out where I want to put, or kind of where I want to put the dry docks, how many I want to put on, and I think because it also, what ends up happening is that this helps with having a docking bay on the outside of it as well. So I do want to have it so that it slides underneath the station. So it's going to be underneath one of these areas here. So it'll be kind of stuck in. Probably be its own little thing right probably from the end to this end here is usually probably what I'm going to make it. Okay, I think that's what I've done here. Yeah, that's what I've done here. Yeah. So, but I want to make it a little bit more flexible, because I was rewatching a clip of Star Trek Enterprise and the repair station came up, and it gave me a really good idea on how I might want to have it so that I have a reconfiguring dry dock. Because I have to remember, my ships aren't always going to be this small. They are going to be built out quite a bit, that they're going to be running into this. So I want to see if I can make a universal dock if I can. Like right now, I can kind of see, because I only need the printer side to keep as a reference point, because I didn't want to make it part of a printer. I was just looking. What if we take this out? Take the entire bottom half out. Because the bay alone is only 100 or 860 blocks. So it's not even that crazy of a build, but it is a build. Okay. It's all separated, okay. Okay, there's those. Okay, so that kind of gives me a little bit more of a better feel, I think. Because what I want to end up doing is it probably will end up having blah 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 blah. I probably will end up actually making most of it the ship printer. So it's going to be probably a lot of pistons and hinges. It's just having a good solid starting point where I can have the conveyor hookups and whatnot. Because as you can see, over here I have them hooked up. It's basically right underneath there. So the idea is to, on our new station here, is to basically have it coming out from here, most likely. Probably either, if possible, have it come out from the bottom. If not, maybe here, to kind of have it pipe in, depending on how we end up making it. It's going to be a little tricky, but it's something I have to kind of get done and then try to incorporate before I kind of go too far into anything else. Fortunately, it does cut a little bit back on the solar array power, but we're gonna try and fix that for our station. So yeah, see this. So if I left it like this, because I would need. Because yeah, then it leaves me a little bit of room to go down a little bit lower and still be okay, regardless of the size of the ship. Okay, so how do I want to do this, the printer? See, I kind of would like to have this, do this kind of design again, because I do like that. It does work really well. But the thing is, also, the way the ships are, I don't know how. Because it was going to be a bit of also like a repair bay. I have to either. I don't want to do a tugboat thing. I wanted to have it like how we have our dry docks now. I want to have it like that, almost like a manufacturer kind of deal. So I wonder, why not have especially because it's only going to be the top. But it's going to be really tricky when there's not this shape anymore. And I want to be able to make a whole bunch of different ships. Like I'll see if I can actually like demonstrate how that printer works. Do I have a control? I should have a control thing up here, don't I? Oh, there it is. Is it set up? No. Okay, so we'll go. I'm trying to figure out how I had all this set up. Oh. Core. How did I have this set up? It's been so long since I used this, I can't remember at all. Oh, okay. Alright, so there's the first step on the sides. Okay, so what we'll do then is I will make these the floodlights. Left A. Right B. Hold on, I need to set this up more properly. Yeah, okay, so hold on, I need to set this up as left, right, left, right, and this will be set up as left B. Where's there it is? That should be C. I'll switch this one. We'll make this. Oh shit. Oh, I totally forgot how I thought it was supposed to go. Well, anyways. It's supposed to... Oh. Why are none of you working? Oh, it's floodlight. So yeah, so basically this is how it's supposed to work out. It's supposed to go like that. They go forward, spread out, like that. Still going, so it goes the entire. Because the way I did it, I had to go the entire way of the dock for the most part. But what I think I might do, because we kind of did this in half, why don't I have it so that the arms, so that, well, there's not going to be really two, ooh, that might actually add more pistons, but unless I can, what if I did it so that it can either be one big ring I can adjust the size of, but I kind of have it be, although and then have it basically on a, I have to make a track for it, but I would have to put like a AI block that would have to be on a little bit of a rover that would go across. Oh, I can't, but I don't have that over on this one. So if I can't, and it'll be on the roof, which will be not. It has to be on the top if I wanted to do that, anyways, and it would get in the way of everything else. So if I were to put, say, conveyors along the middle. Now having, because basically, well, for the most part, they would have my ship would have their own projectors, so all they'd have to do is turn on their own projector, and then let the welders do their work. It's the ship printing part we got to figure out now. Oh, I could just have it come from. I could have it come from the thing too. I could just have it be either on do the same thing. Have it be on a piston. That would be also on a hinge, so that when I'm doing repairs, I can have the projector fold up a little bit, allowing a lot more room. Okay, so how did I do? So it was a hinge, welder, hinge, welder, hinge. Because it doesn't go because of how the. Oh yeah, because I did the thing and then the. Okay. How many blocks across do I have to go? Oh, it won't even let me go from that way. Okay, never mind. And then just have it so that they fold up and actually go against the against here for the most part. But I need them. Well, hold up. Because, yeah, I don't want to have an extra ship to pull it out. I want to try to avoid that. Well, hold on. Let's see. Let's see if I can do a bit of a mock-up of that real quick here. Because this is what we're brainstorming. I'm trying to modify an old design, improve it, you know, like you would in real life. So let's have it start here, just behind it. I wonder if I could turn a large ship scrappy, be able to scrap it. Oh, then it's another hinge. Another welder. Another hinge. Another welder. How far can... Okay, so I can go one more. And then have them freeze at a certain... See, it doesn't get me very far. That's why I kind of need the ones going from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. See, this is where the pistons are going to come in. Unless... I'm trying to see... Like, I don't want to go too far out when it's in rest. I kind of want it to be almost like they don't even know it's there. Hold up, I'm gonna try and... Cause see, I lose that ability to expand. And this, like, even from both sides... Because I want to avoid the wall. This is my way of avoiding the welder wall. Because with the welders... being 150. The hinges are only 1, and then the pistons are only 100. Kind of does save me a little bit. Now I could. Now let's see if this maybe fixes a problem a little bit. There we go. Ah. Now leaves me open. That does no, that's not gonna work. Okay, let's see. Is there another way? I can't remember seeing anybody do anything else kind of like that repair station. I'm trying to figure out, see, I can't remember if some... So I gotta somehow mix this whole thing into one ring somehow. Okay. I gotta put my brain to work. Let's see. Can I see? So basically, I want to make one of these coming from the top. So what I gotta do is by looking by the basics. Okay, so it's gonna be a piston. Okay, so it's gonna be going down. It's about the middle, right here. How far away is it? Besides, because of the piston. How about up here? Is this because there's another piston up here as well? Yes, there is. That's why. Okay. Now, do I want to do it in a bit of a way where I can... So I do get have the core... Well, do I want to have it so that they start from the inside and work their way out? Or do I not know? Well... Let's quickly see here for a second. that's where the or the welder's arms will be hooked up to. How many do I need? It was 1, 2 per arm. And it goes the full, yeah, and that will go the full way. Let's give it a gander, just to be sure. I got. Put it all in just to be sure. Okay, since this should all be close together, and everything else is labeled. Oh, that's my okay. 3. Right there. Right on the money. Do I want to have it be able to go this far out so it can go, so it can do... Because again, moving this... Because this here is where the projector will be, the merge block and all that stuff will be. I wanted to go out that far. You know what, man? Well, when they go back in... What does it look like when they come back in? So it'll close up just like that. Okay, I want to see, what does the full length look on both sides? And it's kind of, as mock-ups, I want to have just the hinges. That's the... Wait, no, it should be 3 of these. And then the center. So I want to get a good idea. And then maybe we'll kind of... maybe. Or do I want to put the rings? Oh, 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 that'd be a good way to hide them. If I put them on here instead. Instead of having them be the arms on the side. Well, no, I should have the arms. I should have the arms. Let's put a welder on each of them just to kind of get a better idea of what we're going to need to do. Because there's going to be a bit of a two-step process, so we're going to actually have to have each hinge we have to set their max limit to the angle, to the exact angle for that specific one. But the thing is, a lot of them are going to be the same once we're done. And I think what I probably should do is have a bit of have one here on the bottoms as well. Help with getting like the core started. So I think what we might end up having to do is switch this up a little bit. Come on, go over. Go over. Or have it so that when it starts, well, I want to see if I can, to make it much easier, just have it so that oh, maybe not. Okay, I don't have to worry about any of the... and then have it 4 out. Because that's only 3. Tricky, tricky, tricky. Or actually, what I could do for the center part here is when we're building, oh, I need to make this be able to go down, don't I? I think I do. Because well, they have to start out straight. Or well, they can go straight across, and then go up for when they're building the ship. But no, I have to. No, it'd be kind of a bit of a process. I don't mind pressing the buttons in sequence. I don't mind that. Because that alone, that there, covers our escort class. I would just need to maybe, I have to think ahead a little bit for our larger ships. Now, we could end up making like a tug drone. Yeah, I would need this to come down. We need it to um oh oh oh, I got rid of it all. Shit. But lucky enough we got one over there we can work with. And then we'll kind of work our way to that. Okay, so in case we mess up, I'm going to make a few copies of these. Okay, so let's see. So let's cut off the sides and let's see what we have to work with. Now I do want to avoid having to be like they can operate and be like how they have in Star Trek, how they just a bunch of them just hang over around the area. I am going to see about because yeah, this all has to go. Okay. Alright, so this is what we have. Alright, so since we know they have to be that's where it'll become kind of getting piped in from. So would I need to make it 1, 2, 3, 5, 1, 2, 4? No, not this. Then have us go down the side. Oh no. And we did 3. Oh no, it was that one. Couldn't remember which one I was on. That way we can do a whole bunch of each of the ships. Because in the repair way, they will kind of like push themselves through. I might have a tug for that anyways. But I want to avoid having to build a tug that also has the projector on it as well. I don't want to have a ship like that. Although it would be the easiest way for me to make one and even have a repair bay, but I want to not resort to that quite yet. Hmm. Hmm. They would have to go in stages. Like first stage, get the core done. Trying to basically get where the projector will go down to. See, I can't have them come like this either. So I have to go down, make the core. Because with making most of it, I could, yeah, lay them out flat, have them go right straight across, have that go up all that. Ooh, but where am I gonna put the projector? Ah, I don't want to make a projector tug if I don't have to. Although I think I might need to. And then just have this basically be repaired. Well, no, I kind of This makes me want to make a repair tug or like a ship tug with a printer attachment to But I want to have it's got to be a repair bay. Instead of individual like arms that can only go so much, right? I'll have it be just yeah. Just have it basically be a ring that comes down, or like a half ring, and goes right across, or wraps, or even something will wrap around, come down, wrap around the ships, and then do that. That's kind of what I want to do. Have it come so that it wraps around, but have it so that I think that 2 block is too far away. Oh, I deleted it. Fuck. Was it too far away? No, no, no. So I may have to put down a little bit like that. Well, no, because it could be. Well, unless it's going. That there's space. How do I place the projector? Where this can move, but the projector won't. Can I put it on the side of that piston? Because if I was gonna do something like that, ooh, where can I put the merge block to start it all? And then that's where our problem lies. But I need to have something set up down here, like the merge block. That's just not going to work. If I want this to work the way I think it does, I may need to make a ship. But I want to see if I can keep... If I'm going to do with the ship, I do still need an expandable... Oh! Oh, I have an idea. Why don't I... Do I need it for both sides or just the one? Or, well, with the way this one's made... Okay, there's gotta be... There's gotta be... Okay, I gotta bring it back in. I'm pretty sure I'm missing something. Or have them just print the shell. Well, see, that's... It's the one thing I'm trying to avoid. Okay, so here... So I had to place it on the bottom in order for this part to work. It's like the merge block. Well, yeah, also keep in mind there's also going to be another merge block. Here as well. So that we can start the whole thing. And I want to move these into basically arms. Arms that can go straight and be flat like a wall, or bend around and be just like this. Because, yeah, I'll show you the cut. I can do the process from up here, so... Let's go back up to the top. Alright. Car welders are on. Or I'll turn them off. Okay, I'll set this in then. Because I gotta see this in action to remember how I want to simplify things. This is how quickly I want to be able to make my ships. Goes down just like that. Let's turn these core welders on. And then all I should need to do, because I'm in actual creative mode, so the way of thinking is get the core started. Do what we can. And if I do believe, let's do this real quick, just so I can access it. Because I think at the same time I was supposed to be doing that, I was supposed to be doing this. So that it finishes. Like so. But as you can see, I am a little too high. Even with me having that lowered, which is going to be a bit of a problem. But now, next what we'll do is we are going to do these guys. All the way to the top. So now it'll just be a matter of going back and forth with the center pistons. So that you can turn the core ones off. Why aren't you going forward? Probably not going to go so well. But I'll probably have to bring those extra arms out or back in to start again. Then that was my main mistake here for the sequence. Oh, I'm upside down. I just realized that. Seriously? You guys, it's not working anymore? Yeah, the motors are on. That's maxed out to its extent. Those can't go anymore. What's going on now? Do I gotta lift this back up? I can't remember my sequence. I gotta... See, this is also why I want to redo this. So I have a better, easier sequence to build stuff with. One that's easier to remember. Oh, for the love of frick. Now how come you won't go up anymore? Dang it. So yeah, I gotta try to fix this kind of problem. And make it a cool design, very, maybe not so simple, but a lot more clean than this. So I'm thinking, what's not? But this is what I have to kind of think about, guys, is how do I want to incorporate this into a half? Because it has to be into a half, because I have to make it so it's bigger for the rest of my ships. Example. What? What's that? What the fuck is that? What was I gonna do again? Oh yeah. Artemis. And then we'll say something big, say for a cruiser even. Like this will probably end up, when I get to like the bigger ships, it probably will have to, I might need to make a tug ship anyways. Just so that a tug and a ship printing ship, so that I can actually, because look how big that's going to be compared to everything else. I think it sticks out quite far. And that's not even going to incorporate, you know, well, maybe I'll make a special dockyard for that. Maybe that will be. Maybe I'll just combine the two of them together to make it. Well, maybe that's what I'll do. I'll make a specific. I can't have that be like that. It'd be too big, especially for that with me not being on an actual server where the PC was much bigger. Okay. Hey, luckily I have this so I can go through, make sure how to fix this. Because, yeah, it should not be... Well, maybe kind of get to that point. Because, hold on. Do I have, at the very least, this ship's projector crafted? When it's in this state? I remember where the damn projector is. Which I cannot. Oh well. Oh, the whole thing goes. I forgot it. Well. Alright, so at least this is what I have to think about. This is. Being able. I need to figure out how. So I just have to be expandable just going down, or do I gotta do sideways as well? So I can't remember. I think I saw one creator they did it with pistons and hinges, where they kind of made a cheap dry dock, but I can't remember how they freaking did it. Like I wonder, like, what if I were to replace some of these with pistons instead, and then that would allow it to expand. I might do that as a build video, or as a build idea. But see, how are we going to incorporate it into this? Now this is has a whole different ball game. I gotta get the size of our printer and how it's gonna function before I do anything else. But yeah, that's how we're gonna be going about this, guys. So hopefully bring in a cool looking dry dock to our survival. So until next time, peace.